let it all go. Whatever it is, whoever it is, it has to go. Remember, I keep saying it and I'm going to say it again. In order for you to go through this process successfully, the old you has to die. The things that used to have a chokehold on you have to go. And again, I can't give you anything other than what I have, right? And my lens is through the Christian perspective. I struggled for years. I actually gave my life. I grew up in the church. So a little background about me. I grew up in the church, and I was always involved, always, part of the plays, part of the worship team, and all this other stuff. And, when I went away to college, I touched on this before. When I went away to college, things got cray-cray, and, it's been nuts. At the age of 19, I gave my life to Christ. Gave my life to Christ personally. And from 19 until 27, from the age of 19 to the age of 27, the struggle has been so real. And the reason for that is because I just couldn't give up certain things. I used to be a chimney, okay? Like, I used to be out here puff passing. Mary Jane was my best friend, okay? It was bad. And I would go through these periods of like, I would smoke OD, and then I'd stop smoking. I'd get back to doing what I was supposed to do. And then I'd get back into smoking, and then, or whatever. And I'm not saying that the plant itself is bad. The Lord created it. He has his purpose as to why he did. For me, personally, it's not my ministry. It's not my vibe. Because when I started smoking, it was to block out the negativity. It was as a means of escape. And when I fell into my depression, towards the last, I'll say, 6 months before, like, as things were progressively getting worse. I mean, Wiz Khalifa ain't had nothing on me, baby. Okay, like, I was a stoner, heavy on it. Okay, like, so much so to the point where I couldn't even eat without smoking first. Like, legit, it was nuts. And I was still doing what I had to do and everything, but like, the emotional stress that I was going through, because the environment that I was in was just so jarring, so toxic. It forced me, or not forced me, but yeah, it kind of pushed me and led me to take something that was a habit. And I initially started smoking again, literally for the medical benefit, because I was braiding hair at the time, and my back, I was having pain in my back and in my hands, and it really did help loosening up the joints and everything like that. But when I got to that point where things were just so bad, I think I spent more time high than I did sober. Literally. Like, it was nuts. And I genuinely, like, I can be honest and say, like, I legit could not function. Not function, but I would get irritated if I was sober. This last go around, I had to recognize that there was a level of dependency that I had. And even though maybe for some people they can consume and many different forms or whatever, and it's not a problem for them, but for me, it's not it. And praise the Lord, he's broken those chains. And would I be lying if I say that there are times when I just feel like, of course, right? Because when you've had something for so long, you know, sometimes, you know, things will always pop up sometimes. But like I said, praise the Lord that that need and that even the desire to is just not there, because I know that where I was, the space that I was in when I was heavy on it like that, the pros don't outweigh the cons at all. You know, what are you holding on to? What are you not willing to let go of, and why? What is the attachment, and why is it so essential for you to put it over yourself? You need to be real with yourself, and you need to ask yourself these questions, and you need to answer them honestly if you're really trying to do what it do, you know? Because you can either take it and go through the motions and do this cycle all over again, or you can be real with yourself and say, you know what? Yeah, this ain't it. This just ain't it. It is hard to let go of anything, right? But remember that pain is temporary. Greatness is forever, okay? And if you're truly trying to strive for that next step, you can't reach out without dropping what you have in your hand first. You can't. But shout out to you, because I know you gonna do it. I know you will do it, and you can do it because you doing it. We doing it and doing it well. Okay. So thank you again for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Turn on that little notification bell so you know every single time that I upload. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.